the well, what do we have? Like an hour and a half?
Yes, we are at an hour and a half. Yep.
Well, there was three things I opened up. Science. Well, yeah, we have a bunch of threads open. Um, have you? Oh yeah, we went all over the place. Yeah,
Yeah,
huh?
but it's fun. I like it. It's nice. It's cool. It's chill.
I do too. It's even more than usual. Like this is like we still have the science thing to talk about really quickly. Um,
What do
well,
you
the
mean?
not
What
so the
science thing? What do you mean the science thing?
I wanted to try out like if I could come up with a premise for a sci-fi thing really quick.
Oh yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So, well, let's see the cover story for science and see what you could do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Flipping through the cracks, plants attract bacteria by leaking glutamine from gaps between cells and root barriers break down. What do we think about that?
That's like that's a cool. I can see the plot being we have this new plant, and what the plant can do is the plant can like essentially slow or curb the transmission of deadly bacteria or diseases. So we plant it everywhere, but in planting it everywhere, it becomes invasive species, and then it starts killing people.
Thriller.
Yeah, like that. That's where
That's
I'm
the
going with that.
thriller.
Yeah.
Okay, thriller horror. That's where because there's a drama version of that, kinda.
Oh, there
I
could
guess.
we could do like the scientist who has this idea and
Yeah.
he wants the plants to be planted and he knows how many lives it can save, but there's like these not oligarchs, but there's like these businesses that are like trying to stop him because they're making money. Big pharma's making money off of like people being sick
Yeah.
and shit. So
There's that. Yeah, interesting. That's why I like. Yeah, I like using history where it's like you already have a narrative to work with. You
yep,
know.
yep.
Um, I mean, I've one like what I one idea. I don't know how I do it. I never. It's just an idea. You know the Sasanian Empire
I've heard
at
of them.
all?
I think yeah,
They're the Persian. They
yeah,
were the Persian Empire from 224 to 655 1 AD.
yeah. That sounds right.
And there was a this thing called the Intermittent Era between 379 and 498.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have just used the narrative there to tell a story. I don't know what it would be. I mean, some of the facts are throughout the Saracen religious policy differed from king to king.
Mm-hmm.
The administration system remained strong. So it's like you'd have to find a story there. I don't know. The fun part is kind of thinking it through. Like here's something from so this guy Yazdegerd the First, he practiced religious tolerance and gave freedom to the rise of religious minorities, and also he took a young Roman emperor under his guardianship
Mm-hmm.
and married a Jewish princess. See, there's something there. There's characters and stuff. Whereas with this, there's like a plant, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, another headline is the city's restless volcano brought into focus. So,
You know what? It's
bang.
like science fiction is really good at being the backdrop for a story, you know?
And that's how it's done. But I just know there is something to the idea of it just being about the science,
Yeah.
and that's hard sci-fi. That
Yeah.
is like hard science. I mean, something I realized 5 years ago was hard. The trick of hard sci-fi, like the way you know, is if the character's a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what passes this test is Interstellar.
Mm-hmm.
What doesn't is Inception.
You know what? I was just about to bring up Nolan because I think Nolan is very good at using science as a backdrop, you know?
It's a backdrop,
but he weaves it in a little more, you know?
depends on the film too. So a sci-fi, a hard science fiction version of Inception would be about the technology used to. Yeah. Like it would be about the invention
Mm-hmm.
of that technology. With Interstellar, it would be about the building of the fucking ship.
Yeah.
So Interstellar is closer again because it is about actual science. Like it tries to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Interstellar's cool because it's like you've got this you've got this notion of like fatherhood spanning across space and time, and like love spanning across space and time, and like
Yeah,
the different relationships between like a daughter father, father son, father daughter. Like you've got these cool like familial relations,
yeah.
and there's even like an interesting. No, I wouldn't go that deep, but yeah, Interstellar's like that. And
What?
then
No, say the thing.
I was thinking about
Anti-Semitism.
no, 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 no. I was thinking about how there could be some connections between the story of Noah and Matthew McConaughey's character Cooper.
Oh my! I didn't even think of that. Yes,
Just like
that's absolutely what it is.
because if you think about the planet Earth, it's not drowning under water; it's drowning under sand, right? And in a way,
Yeah.
he kind of does sacrifice his son, not physically but socially, because by the end of the movie, the son doesn't believe in his dad at all, right? The son is checked out.
Yeah.
He's not trying to. He's like, dad's dead, and it's kind of like that
Yeah.
reversal of Noah almost sacrificing his son, and
What? That's Abraham.
I'm
Noah's
sorry,
different
I'm thinking
guy.
about Abraham. Yes, you know what
Well,
what's getting me confused is that fucking movie, bro.
Well, Noah's Ark that's an apocalypse story, the flood.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. Do you know how there's that movie called Noah and it combines a bunch of shit?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, that keeps popping up in my brain. Like I keep picturing fucking Russell Crowe.
Well, that's another. Yeah, 20. That was Darren Aronofsky's movie.
Yeah.
Why he makes Noah do the arm chopping thing?
You know what? I don't like Darren Aronofsky that much.
Why not?
I think he's a little troubled. I think you know what it is. I think Darren Aronofsky and Ari Aster are both directors who you can tell through their mediums that they're like troubled individuals.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Ari Aster, and he was asked directly, and he miffed on the question. He punted it. I really want to know what happened to him.
Dude, he's like, one thing I really do like about his movies though is that he has a very deep understanding of religiosity.
Yeah,
And like,
yes,
like he's and then he has this idea of like family trauma, right?
yeah,
And there's always like these connections between like because he's always pulling from shit. He's pulling from like old like Greek myths. He's pulling from like
yes.
Norwegian myths, from like, but there's always this undercurrent of like Christianity that I really like in his movies that I can see. Like he even has some poses that look like with your palms open, like there's some cool shit in his movies. It's like pretty awesome. But I'm just saying when I watch his movies, I don't feel as dirty as when I watch Darren Aronofsky's movies.
Yeah, and I don't. They do make similar types of films. He's another Darren. So Darren Aronofsky, he's made
Black Swan.
Well, Black Swan, they're kind of dramas. The Wrestler's a drama.
Oh, The Wrestler was amazing. I like that one.
But they're sort of man, he's done some thrillers and horrors.
Mm-hmm.
He does have a new movie out which is very different.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen it yet, but I would like to.
I don't know why he did that movie, but it's interesting. I don't know. I hate reading. It's 2015 still. It's 2015. We don't have to. It's okay. It's 2015. No, because anytime I read this, it's like, could you even become another Darren Aronofsky right now? Is there another Ari Aster? Like, or is it over? Is that it? We're done.
Like I think Ari Aster is doing a really good job at carrying like that torch almost in a way, but
is he the last guy? Is he the last one out?
That's scary. That's the scary thing to think about, right?
So it doesn't matter. Again, the answer really just do your thing, but it does I'll say this: the reason it does clarify what projects to work on. Like I'm writing, I mean, I mentioned this to you, and I think in the first episode, the comic book I started in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to adapt to a novel, because it's important to me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's different than me sitting down for 6 months trying to write a horror movie.
Yeah.
Because like, well, what's the point of that? And it's like, well, it's to get made in Hollywood. It's like, well, that doesn't exist anymore. It's like, okay, well, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, then, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well,
You know,
you would just need like a fucking like you need to find yourself a Gen X or a Boomer who has a shit ton of money and he doesn't care about his kids.
well, there's that,
right?
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he's like, you impress him, you know, with the gift of gab, and then now he's like, you know what, I'll fund everything for you. And then there you go. There's your sugar daddy. Now you can make whatever the fuck you want, and A24
They were talking about it.
yeah, like A24 can distribute it for you because they probably
Yes.
would, and like now you're
Right.
you can do shit. You know what I mean?
Because I know how to write. I know they do horror dramas basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Shining. It's Vertigo.
Yeah.
So I know the type of movie they're looking for.
They've got some other. Well, no. Now that you put it that way, there's a big focus on drama.
Drama, horror, thriller. They're all they look like they cost less than $20 million.
Yeah.
Which is fine. You know, they are branching out to bigger movies.
Mm-hmm.
They just put they're doing Elden Ring.
Oh, really?
I think they actually are doing Elden Ring.
Interesting.
They're doing Death Stranding.
Nice.
Yeah, Death Stranding, which those are big sci-fi fantasy blockbusters,
Mm-hmm.
but they are darker than the others, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Which is it is kind of an interesting version of sci-fi fantasy, because there's some sci-fi fantasy that's meant to be escapist and fun, and then there's like the part that has the texture of like Hereditary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like think about
dragons.
Star Wars, right? First Star Wars movie, right?
Say it one more time.
The first Star Wars movie.
Yeah, like that's my model for everything. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, Star Wars.
Escapist,
Like, it is
fun. I mean, there is like a political message, I guess, but you'd have
but it's
to be.
hopeful.
Yeah, it's very hopeful, right?
hope-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, like, what is Death Stranding or what is Elden Ring about?
I don't know.
Like,
no clue.
You never played it?
No.
Well, the Elden Ring takes place in the lands between, a fictional landmass ruled over by several demigods. I hate reading out loud. It's the player is one of the tarnished. The player must travel the realm to repair the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
That sounds
So
dark, even for an epic.
Yeah, I'll read it. All right. Elden Ring takes place in the lands between, a fictional landmass ruled over by several demigods. It was previously, it was previously ruled over by the immortal Queen Marika, who acted as keeper of the Elden Ring, a powerful force that manifested as the physical concept of order. When Marika eventually shattered the Elden Ring and disappeared, her demigod children began warring over pieces of the ring in an event called the Shattering.
Dude,
Each demigod.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like, you know how old Saturday morning cartoons used to have like that intro?
Yes.
And then it would be about like He-Man or Thundercats or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah, it sounds like that.
That is He-Man. That is exactly He-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Each demigod possesses a shard of the ring called the Great Rune, which corrupts them with power. In the game, the player is a Tarnished, one of the group of exiles from the lands between who are summoned back after the Shattering. As one of the Tarnished, the player must traverse the realm to repair the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. Yeah, so that's that. It sounds pretty dark and intense, I guess. But not that dark. It's from the Dark Souls guys.
Yeah.
I guess that's why it comes off as dark, because that's pretty dark.
Mm-hmm.
Dark. It's like I like dark. Dark.
But you know what? It's like it does sound dark, but this when I'm listening to this, like I'm reminded of God of War, you know, and it's like
Yeah.
God of War wasn't dark. I mean, it was dark because his family did die and shit. But like,
Right, but it's not. I know what you're talking. It's not. It's not. It's not horror. Horror. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's not about. No, I know what you're. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't. Because Ari Aster, they just added something on his Wikipedia that's it has some of his scripts that he was trying to make.
mm-hmm.
Uh, so I'm reading it now. He's well. So he was going to do no, never. He was producing. He's produced this movie called Dream Scenario, and hold on. Never mind. He didn't produce it. It's different. Different thing. Oh, okay. There's this word Uzumaki.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that's a Japanese horror manga by
Well, they're adapting it.
it's by a
By
guy
who?
named Junji Ito. His art is really
Okay.
good. I don't know about the stories themselves, but the art is beautiful. It's like some cool shit, you know.
Okay. Well, Square Peg. What is Square Peg?
I don't know.
Square Peg. Oh yeah, this is a production company. That because I was gonna say, but they are going around now. Like they did something where they solicited pitches from people
Mm-hmm.
or something. So that's cool. And again, it's annoying because it's like I can see the value of writing a fantasy script and uploading it to the computer, or at least getting a like how people make stuff with green screen.
Yeah.
Like imagine getting to a point where you can make the Avengers in your, you know, in your basement.
It's like the. Have you seen any of or clips from any of the fucking fan made Spider-Man films? They're so good.
Well, yeah.
Like they look so convincing.
I'm gonna see some.
they're like they're going crazy. Like the fan made Spider-Man films. Like some, I feel like their casting for Peter looks like spot on. And then just
Is it which one?
I
What's
don't
it
know.
called?
I can't. I don't like. I've never watched one. I've just seen clips from some of these as time has gone on, and I'm like, damn, those look good.
Well, here's Spider-Man Lotus.
Yeah, I think that's a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess this is different because it is. I don't know. It's with other people, and you're not making it in your basement.
Yeah, yeah. But look,
You know,
think about like as soon as AI gets to a certain point, these guys are gonna go crazy, right?
right? And like, so my priest is like, he thinks this will be fine. I don't. I just throw it in the lake. Ban anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, there's the Green Goblin here. He actually looks very good. Yeah, but I know. I don't know. I mean, because what it means is Ari Aster can make these movies now, and not ask for money.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But I guess there is something to asking someone for money and they give it to you. That search. It's like a nice. What do you call that? Like it's a nice system to make sure you're getting good stuff. You know.
It's like think of it as like it's a form of gatekeeping almost, right?
But that can be good.
Yeah, but good,
Because
like good
the gatekeeping, but the gatekeeping lets it makes it so there's a gate to watch stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like it gives there's a platform. Now there's no platforms. It's just uploading it to YouTube or
Yeah.
whatever. This stuff. How do they get around the because they're not selling it, right?
Yeah, they're not selling it.
That's the secret.
Yeah, or else Disney would be fucking them right now.
I didn't know they did. I didn't know this. It does look really good.
It's inspiring.
Oh.
Like it's inspiring to see people like just go out and do it. Like I know it probably costs a shit ton of money, and like
But I want to know how much.
yeah, that's
Actually,
awesome.
I want to know exactly how much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know why they can't. I mean, can't you make an original thing with this?
You could, but I think the Spider-Man IP is just it's infectious, man. Like
And people will do it for free.
yeah.
Well, because it's just Spider-Man. It's just an action horror movie,
Mm-hmm.
basically, or it can be. But I'm watching it now. I'm looking for. So there's not. It plays as a drama with some action scenes, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you get around the budget. I want to see what this Gavin Knoop, writer director. So horror comedy, the horror comedy. A lot of Spider-Man stuff. Oh no, addressing everything. What did you do, Gavin?
What happened? He's racist.
Yeah, I'm so again. We're done with this, and I'm happy. I'm so happy. What did he do? It doesn't. Yeah. As a white person, I can never fully understand
Oh
the.
boy, all right.
Yeah, we're done.
All right, pack
No
it up.
more.
Pack it up.
Yeah, no, Pat, you get out. You're done.
Come
Trump
on,
is president.
all right, bro. Come on.
Trump is president.
He forgot. He forgot Trump is president.
No, this was from 2002. 2022.
Oh, okay, my
That's
bad.
fun. That's funny. Oh, that's. Oh, this is so it's great how it all ties together, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We were just talking about this.
The
Like, yeah, I'm glad
the
it's
fucking
done.
fan-made Spider-Man has something to
Guy
do
has
with
to-
politics and fucking
Well, no, because he's apologizing for probably something stupid
something stupid.
that doesn't matter. I guess do we watch this thing to figure out what happened?
Well, like they
Like it's 2 minutes.
they're probably
It's a 2 minute.
yeah, they're probably purity testing him, right? What's his name?
Gavin Knoop. Oh, I could just Google it. Gavin Knoop.
Like Knupp?
Konop.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, he's definitely going to be. Does he have a Wikipedia?
No, but
Yes, it's tweets. It's all tweets.
It's an old tweet.
Let me see the tweets. They're probably funny. I bet if I read these out loud, we're gonna find it funny as hell.
Right. We're done with that world.
Let me see. Newsweek. His racist allegations explained. I told you he was racist. Didn't I tell you?
Oh God, what? Spider-Man Lotus sets off debate about fan films. Racist texts. News. Oh, this is Newsweek. Okay.
Where are the tweets? I don't see the tweets.
So racism allegations against the main character. Allegations of serious racist comments from me. I don't. Again, it's just that's how you get Trump again. Like
It wasn't
you
even
got
him.
Trump.
It was the actor in the film, not even the director.
So it's the okay. So what did the actor do?
That's what I'm trying to find. I want to see the tweets. They're probably funny. All I'm seeing
Oh God! He said he made comments that were homophobic and racially insensitive, and he said that his homeschool conservative upbringing meant his ideas of right and wrong are skewed.
What the?
Uh,
This is stupid. I'm gonna see the tweets because I bet you they're funny. I bet you we will
what if
laugh.
it really is like KKK stuff?
That would be insane. That'd be fucking. It's never that though. Like it's never that. It's
It is
never
never that.
like somebody is like a fucking closeted KKK member. It's never that.
It's he said the N word or something. I get. He was part of group chats when he was in high school.
Jeez,
That he said,
dude, if you leaked my shit, I'd be in jail. Like,
right. Um, I've been warned. I've been wanting to come forward about this for a long time. Um, uh, I guess I'll read this statement. Hello, everyone. I've decided to come out in regards to certain things from my past. I'm coming clean. Years ago, when I was in high school, I used to say terrible things. I used offense. This is so radicalizing.
he's in high school.
Yeah, this is January. Actually, let me go on Twitter and see what the tweets are now, because I'm sure it's stuff like you don't have to do this. You know, right? Like,
Too many Jew jokes I have from high school. Oh my god.
yeah, man. But no, we won. It's fine. We did it. We handled it.
I want to see.
We handled the
they're
problem.
not even showing me the tweets. Show me the fucking tweets. I bet you they're funny.
Oh.
I want to laugh.
I think they're just group chat text, but they might be.
No, they deleted it. What the fuck? Why would they delete it?
It says it was deleted.
Mm-hmm. It says that another person from Twitter posted screenshots of the racist, homophobic, and sexist remarks made by the director.
Right. This is 20. That's why when I talk about woke, I say it was from 2012 to 2022. 2023 was, and I think was finally broken by this. I mean, Ron DeSantis deserves all the credit for that. He just took a fucking sledgehammer to this stuff.
I'm trying to find this. There's no. Where are the? Can I see the jokes, please?
If I had to, yeah, no, this is like a thread. I guess you could probably hold on.
This is whack. I think it's funny. Even when James, do you remember James Gunn and all his tweets?
Yes, the James Gunn was bullshit, and that wasn't even political. That was just.
Well, he had a bunch of edgy jokes, and I personally didn't like the jokes. I don't like sometimes
They weren't that good.
There's some fun,
They were too much.
Yeah, like you can make funny jokes about kids or whatever.
They were just vulgar.
Yeah, they were just like, I guess his tweets were more like, hey, laugh at how absurd this statement is. And it's like, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not, you know?
Right.
But like, his thing was like, it's like that. It's like his thing was so like, I don't know, man. It was just weird, you know? It's just a weird thing he did.
It was basic. There was no irony. So, like, one joke of his was, I fuck 12-year-old boys.
Yeah,
or something.
some shit like that. And I was like, come on, dude. This is not funny.
A joke would be, I fuck little boys and then they fuck me, but they as revenge. Yeah. I was raped by someone I raped.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I don't know. You gotta have it. You gotta have a bit of irony to it.
Yeah.
So, but now this is gonna be a thing I have to find. This is so because it's so this looks outdated. You know.
Yeah. Let me see. What were let me see the James Gunn ones because I can find those.
Those you can find. Yeah. Warden Wayne. Group chat. Here's a great. So there's a picture of the Spider-Man actor, and then underneath is the black Spider-Man saying, "Stop calling me that."
That's the issue.
No, it's just someone made a joke about that.
Oh, okay.
So it's stop calling me the N-word. who was said the
Okay,
film was canceled.
this one is kind of
What?
funny. He said, this is James Gunn, right? He said the Expendables was so manly, I fucked the shit out of the little pussy boy next to me. The boys are back in town.
That's pretty good.
That's a little funny, right? Like, come
on. Yeah, but then there was somewhere it was like where is it? Open image and
yeah, it's okay. This one is like when he says he retweeted somebody and he was like, I like it when little boys touch me in my silly place. Shush. And it's like, that's not you know what I mean? Like
yeah, it could use a little something,
yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, add a little something.
Okay, this one is really dark, but it says James Gunn said, Mary Matthews told me a story about how a monkey jerked off to completion on a kid on the set of Max Keeble's Big Move.
That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, he's got some weird shit in here, you know.
Yeah, again, you know, jokes don't land all the time. Yeah, it was a weird. Yeah, I can't. Again, it's just people saw that and all right, I'm voting for Trump now. I'm serious. It's like it's that, and that's a victory. I'm trying to. I guess we're not gonna find those group chat.
Yeah,
things.
what the? It's not a big deal then. This isn't a big deal. Like I don't know what the fuck. Like if someone didn't screenshot it to immortalize it, then who the fuck cares, right?
Yeah, no, that's a good way to separate it. It's like, all right, well, if I can't find a video of this,
yeah, like it's the internet. Everything is like forever on the fucking internet. If I can't find the fucking screenshot, then like who gives a fuck?
Yeah, see, that's why this is how, because again, I like this stuff because I've done this long enough where I could get a premise from something really quickly. So this is obviously like, yeah, racist Spider-Man.
He probably just.
I do go back to the racist a lot as finding it hilarious.
Oh, I might have found it on the Internet Archive. Okay, look, here we go. You ready? Okay, he says, someone else says, not sure if I should. And then this guy, it looks like he's quoting a message. He says, he said it, I'll say it. I'm a nigger too. Look at this point. I'm not sure I would blame him for what he said. That's all I'll say. Actually, last thing, tell him I agree. I'm on his side. Well, this is awkward. I don't know. Like, I don't see anything here. Let me press play. Hold on. I don't see anything here that is like.
What's the video you found?
It's on the Internet Archive. Let me send you the link so you can look at it too, because I honestly, this seems like a convo that needs some fucking context, and I don't have the context with this shitty fucking video.
Yeah. Wayne.
What the fuck was that? Like, it's a 12-second screen recording of like nothing. This is not even. This is. Let me try to dig through Reddit and see like if. No, never mind. Reddit is not pulling this shit
up. Gavin. Hold on. Gavin J. Canope. Racist. See, that is really funny, man. That is like the racist Spider-Man. That is just funny, I think.
You know how there's like all those Spider-Men like across the dimensions? Imagine there's one in like a fucking KKK getup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. For the rate. Yeah. Yeah.
See, that would be a funny skit you could have put on YouTube in like 2012. Yeah. Like, let's say Into the Spider-Verse came out in 2012.
That was the last time.
Yeah, the skit would be like Spider-Man is in, the fucking hub where all the Spider-Men are.
All the Spider-Men.
And then there's this one guy that walks out and he's got like a fucking KKK hood.
Yep.
And they're like, are we sure this guy is Peter Parker? And they're like, unfortunately, yes.
Yes, perfect. Quick, quick bit. It's good. Um, and I do tell you would if Kamala Harris is president, the guy who made that sketch would be executed publicly.
What sketch? What sketch? What are you talking about?
Or any that if you made that sketch, you
Oh
would
yeah,
track down these people
executed. He'd be executed publicly.
for being for being a racist. That's why I was like, yeah, we're not doing that world. We're gonna. She really, I'm convinced. I just know, I know her personality type. She would make it to that kind of stuff.
We
Is
just,
like,
it's like
yeah,
we have this fucking like, cause I know, and we both kind of grew up with this. Like, there's like the Boondocks. There's the Chappelle Show. There's like
yes,
even Key and Peele, delved into some funny racist comedy. Like there's
yeah,
like there was this era in which we culturally were trying our best to make fun of racism to show how
yeah,
absurd it was.
yes,
And then at
yes,
some point, it's like, academically speaking, we did a lot of revisions, right? Like a lot of the people
yeah,
in academia did revisions on history and how we should view history. And I'm not saying that they
yes,
were entirely wrong in their revisions, but the prescriptions that they took from all of those revisions is like, no, you know what? A skit like that is actually,
it's a
disenfranchising.
microaggression.
Yeah, it's a microaggression. And it's like, look, I can understand the concept of microaggressions. I just think people, in the same way they misuse psychological term or psych terminology like gaslighting and like abuse, is the same way they mislabel like microaggression. Is like, if somebody
Yeah,
walks into your office and they don't say hi to you, right? But they
yeah,
say hi to like a white guy next to you. Okay,
yeah.
is that really a microaggression? I don't know. Like, now, if the dude comes in and you tell him your name is Jake and he keeps calling you Jamal,
Yep. Yes.
that's funny, but yeah, that's racism. Like, you could be like, okay,
Right.
this is a problem.
Wait, what? What's the bit again? He
The
calls
bit
Jake
is,
Jamal.
you're a black guy in like a predominantly white office, and
Yes.
you've told this
Oh,
this coworker of yours your name is Jake, and he keeps calling you Jamal.
see, but that sounds but that sounds like a. I guess as long as you're in on the joke, it is a joke.
Yeah, but that's
But if it really is like, all right, hey, Jamal, yeah, that would be. I could see that. I could see a racist white guy saying, "Look at Jamal over there."
yeah, but then it's like, if you were claiming that like, if, let's say that was a real situation that happened to somebody, and you were like, this is
I
a
could see that.
microaggression, like, okay,
I
cool.
could weirdly see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if this same a guy, right, walks in and he says hi to an employee next to you, but he doesn't say hi to you, is that really a microaggression? You know what I mean? Oh, he's
Not
not
at
saying
all.
hi to you because you're black? Like, no, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. The Daily Wire guys talk about what happened. It's an Obama. It's an Obama era thing where the idea was the artists of the world must come together for social justice.
Yeah.
That was a push they kind of made in like 2012 around to 2022. And then again, Ron DeSantis just broke it up. Basically, he was like,
Paul,
"Yeah,
I gotta now that we're on this topic, I gotta send you something that I think is so fucking hilarious, and I hope.
we'll pause it first."
Yeah, okay. Let me pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we are at 30 minutes. Let me